And we are back with the big Crypto Weekly Roundup. I'm your host, Ansel.
And I'm your other host, Kimberly. Grab your coffee, get comfortable. We've got a lot to unpack for the week of September 6th, 2025.
Let's start with the big one, Kim. The market's feeling a little hesitant.
Yeah.
Bitcoin's dancing just under that $112,000 mark. You know, every year we hear about the red September slump, but it feels a bit different this time.
It really does. You know, historically, September is a down month, but it looks like Bitcoin might just power through for the third year in a row.
Right.
But honestly, Ansel, the price isn't even the most interesting part of the Bitcoin story this week.
Oh?
Yeah.
Do tell.
It's this debate about the very soul of Bitcoin.
Okay.
You have pioneers like Adam Back coming out against what he calls JPEG spam.
Right. The ordinals.
He's talking about ordinals, all the art and NFTs being minted on the network.
So it's a philosophical fight.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that debate about whether the world's most secure public library should also be used as a personal art gallery.
Right.
Is it a pristine financial network, or is it a platform for everything?
Exactly. And while Bitcoin is having this little identity crisis, Ethereum is quietly making moves. It's looking strong, pushing up towards $4,500.
Wow.
And you know what that means? The flippening whispers are back.
The classic rivalry.
Yeah.
The reigning champ versus the hungry challenger. Do you think there's any real fire to that smoke this time, or is it just the usual chatter?
There's definitely more to it now.
Yeah?
We're seeing serious institutional confidence, especially with all the staking activity.
Okay.
But let's be real, dethroning Bitcoin is a monumental task.
True.
But still, the narrative is powerful, and that narrative isn't just about Ethereum.
Right.
The altcoin space had some wild headlines. And so, did you see the story about former President Trump?
I did.
Whoa.
$105 million in a crypto portfolio? That's more than a story. It's a political drama waiting to happen.
Totally.
It brings crypto to a whole new, very mainstream and very complicated stage.
It absolutely does. But on the other side of that coin, you have a much more calculated story.
Okay.
A publicly traded company, DeFi Development Corporation, has been on a shopping spree for Solana.
Right.
They now have over 2 million Sol tokens.
Now that is fascinating. That's not a celebrity influencer. That's a corporate treasury making a massive concentrated bet on the Solana ecosystem.
Exactly.
That's a huge vote of confidence in the Solana ecosystem.
For sure.
It's like Wall Street is officially picking its favorite horses in the altcoin race.
For sure. But while that's happening, the broader DeFi space feels like it's taking a breath. It's less Wild West and more consolidation.
Okay, but let's get to what feels like the true main event of the week.
Oh, yeah.
The elephant that just walked into the room wearing a suit.
The biggest elephant.
Regulation.
For years, everyone in crypto has been shouting for regulatory clarity.
Yeah.
They've been operating in this gray zone. This week, the SEC finally answered.
And how did they answer?
Not with another lawsuit, but with a plan.
A plan?
For the first time, they've published a formal agenda that explicitly includes creating a new rule book for crypto.
Wow.
So they're moving from enforcement to actual rulemaking.
Wow. So let me get this straight.
Go for it.
For years, we've all been playing this game without a clear set of rules.
Right.
And now the referees have finally announced they're going to publish the official rule book.
That's the perfect analogy. And they're not doing it alone.
Okay.
They're working with the other big regulator, the CFTC, to get on the same page. This is the foundation that could unlock the next wave of institutional money that's been waiting on the sidelines.
It feels like the industry is finally on the verge of growing up.
Yeah.
So to recap, Bitcoin's having an identity crisis. Ethereum is showing quiet strength. Institutions are making big bets on altcoins. And the U.S. is finally preparing to lay down the law. What a week.
It sets the stage for a very interesting end to the year.
Absolutely. And that leads us to our question for you, our listeners.
Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. With the SEC finally moving towards creating clear rules, what do you think will be the biggest surprise, good or bad, for the average crypto user once that framework is in place?
Think on that. We'll be back next week to break down whatever comes next. Until then, stay curious.